Hello viewers, we are here from CR Park Speaks to speak about environmental issue in the colony. We have with us Professor P.K. Bhattacharya and Dr. P.P. Bose and my friend Jaya Ray, who will take the conversation forward. Yeah, let's take the conversation forward.
Yes. So, hello viewers. We are back today with a very serious issue. We are actually grappling with it in our society, and that is of environment conservation and deforestation. Two very responsible and active citizens, residents of the colony, here with us in our discussion. So, without any further delay, we'll just go across to them and understand what is happening in our colony. So, welcome to our talk show, Professor and Doctor. So, we are here today to discuss what is happening in our colony with respect to afforestation or deforestation, rather we would put it. So, we were just wondering, what is happening in our colony in terms of, conservation of the environment. Professor, if you can just throw some light on that.
The CR Park for the last 20 years. Actually, whenever I pass this, go to market number 4, then find on my left, find after the wall of this police station, then I find the open space between church, I block church, and the taxi stand. So that place was vacant enough. Absolutely, I've been seeing that for years. That is full of all junks and people are dumping building materials and other things. It is not being used much. And then also sometimes it's open even. Now actually, what happened? Some 30 people of this locality, they combined, and because this message went as a whisper campaign that it should be cleaned and it should be green. Why not? And if the land belongs to DDA or any other authority, it doesn't matter. They are not foreign. What are you doing? We are greening that because it is required. And so we started cleaning. We did cleaning. We did plant herbs and shrubs and small plantations and then oxygen-rich plants, etc. And then we found that again whisper campaign, the children, particularly from EW section, they came here, around 20 children every Sunday morning, soft winter sun, and open space like Shantiniketan. And then we started environmental sciences. This is, I worked with NCERT for a long time, and environmental sciences starts from class 3 itself. So it was very easy for all of us, and all we adults and children, we learned to pick up many things, and small things, just a strainer from the kitchen and other small things. Yeah, plastic pipes, small straws, small experiments, then wax, then camphor, all such things like that. We used to collect all this scrap in small numbers and showed various experiments that children liked very much. Because this is, they are confined, their mind is confined in the textbook.
Correct.
And we go much beyond the textbook.
Hands-on.
Yeah, hands-on, and this is the open learning for children starting from class 3 up to class 10. And then everybody learns this process. So this started suddenly last summer. We saw that one big wall, thick wall has come, and not only wall, over it this what do you call this?
Barbed wire.
It is more than barbed wire. I think it is concertina. Yeah, used in army. So that type of barbed wire was there, and it is sealed from every side so that we cannot go, we cannot water the plant. Actually, when we are doing this, when we were having the class and then we were maintaining the plants, then Dr. Bose used to come with the big hose pipe to water every day. And we used to join him. But anyhow, all accessorily it was, we were thinking, what has gone wrong with the whole man? And then if there is a single door or something opening, so we could have gone inside and then maintained that greenery. Yeah. But we couldn't do it. And on the top of it, over this barbed wire, if you look inside, what we find that some of the trees are felled. All cut. You find a big cot over there, one plastic chair is there, then one juggi is there. Now, on one side you have just
for the fear of the whole land, and then where is the juggi coming from, and where are the cots and the chairs coming from?
So some people trying to do good work, you are stopping them and allowing other people to encroach.
Yes. Absolutely, it's a total encroachment, and also I think it is criminal. Felling the tree or burning something for the deadwood, everything is criminal. So then, now what is this? I don't know. I don't know whom to approach, and because we are all aggrieved. Some 30 of us here is really very aggrieved. then I don't know what is solution. Let us approach everybody.
This is criminal offence,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah.
Yes, today.
Very unfortunate. Doctor, we just, it's very unfortunate news that we've heard that a green patch of land has been converted into a barbed wire sort of a enclosure without any opening, so to say. And all these activities have come to a halt. So what do you have to say really? These sort of activities and merging with nature and mixing, blending with nature and doing activities there, it's so important for us,
Yeah,
for
and
our
also we
well-being.
have this land which is lying unused. So, as the citizens of the colony, we can definitely use it. We are not using it for some nefarious activities like drinking or playing tash or anything. Only children are using it. So, what's the problem?
Look, friends, this is very important. One thing we have to understand as a doctor and as a pulmonologist, if you have a green piece of land or a land which is unused there, you're blessed, because ultimately we call it a Prithvi Seva. It's a Mother Earth. Even if you talk the people we are talking about, is you take care of the Mother Earth, the Mother takes care of you. You see the climatic change which is happening across the globe. One of the reasons of these abnormal activities and all those viral activities going on, because there's a tremendous amount of carbon emission is going on. And Delhi being a very concretized city, when you get a piece of land which is very unused, when the citizens already taking care of it, it's something like your oxygen hub. It's like a lung for the city.
Absolutely.
So when there is already lung and you're getting free oxygenations, and you could see, and let me tell you, the land which is right across, and I'm very fortunate to have this piece of land in front of my house, and I have seen over the years, I've witnessed there is an amaltas. Then we also took initiative to plant those high oxygen emission trees like ficus and other trees. But and it was making a difference. We were getting high oxygenation and rich environment. In fact, one of the conglomeration of citizens, forum which we developed is called a SIGN initiative, Social Initiative for Green Neighborhood, where Professor Bhattacharya and you others are also there. And what we found that we can take an initiative. We took a lot of plantation initiative, and there also one of the mission was that how we can bring down the carbon emission, increase oxygenation. We have adopted certain areas here in the neighborhood called Topoman, etc. The similar kind of model we try to replicate here. When we were doing good things and now suddenly things, people thought that it's not good. Probably we have a personal agenda. I don't understand. Unused land, whether it is a DD or MCD, doesn't matter. When it is contributing to the society or getting a high level of oxygenation, and as a neighborhood, as a citizen, as a netizen, as a doctor, I think it's very stupidity. People need to be told, they need to be educated. As Professor saying, that the education starts in very formative years. The grown-up people, how they can do such kind of blunders.
No, but if we have trees there, it's good for us. So, and under the Deforestation Act, we cannot fell the trees, right? So, how come the trees were felled
And how did the
in such a nice green patch?
exactly, and how did the encroachment happen?
No, actually what happened, let's go by the system. We agree that probably people may be thinking that we are probably encroaching because we are already, because initially I was an individual who were taking an interest, then we had an organization called SIGN. Maybe there were insecurities among the people. Okay, I agree. We were doing a lot of activities. Fine. It doesn't belong to us. Whosoever is taking the responsibility, okay, it's maybe a government initiative, I don't know who has taken the initiative. But if you are putting a barricade wall, and that too, if you go to the images, and that to top of it, you are putting a barbed wire. That means trespassers are not allowed. That is the take-home message you are getting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you put up a barricade wall, we have no objections. You are putting barbed wires. I don't understand where is the source of water, because this place doesn't have a source of water. We used to water from our own house source. Secondly, on the top of it, when trespassers are not allowed, how come people are staying inside? Then that means somebody has entered. We still remember, Professor is here, there was no entry door. We have requested them that put some gap area here so that we can water the plants. There is no entry point. How come you can get into it? First of all, how can people trespass when somebody has taken the response? Number one, this is a culpable homicide. Secondly, in that, how can you fell trees? This is the second.
How can you fell trees?
How can you fell trees? And third is that you are dumping things. Also see it's been shabby. If you
Yeah,
go
we
to the
just
images,
saw that lot of garbage is dumped there, lot of glass bottles and broken stuff is all dumped inside.
One cot, then one chair, then one
Yes.
juggi.
So that means you have put up a barricade wall. You are taking the responsibility, but there is no responsibility. There is no there is a no check wall systems. That means you are doing for some for your own insecurities. And one more thing I just want to add here, like for example, if you have cut the trees, then I see that trees been cut, and there was an extreme winter in the recent past, and they were burning those trees also.
Yeah.
So that means there was a fire, which is again that
That's
is you
again
polluting.
Major
the law.
flouting of rules.
And also, whenever the winter sets in, winter sucks, you get a high level of smog.
Yeah.
So when you're on the top of it, you're cutting trees. That means you're adding
To
more
the
pollutants
massive
and more
pollution.
and you're also
So
adding
it's
pollution
illegal,
to it.
it's already illegal to cut trees.
Yes.
It's already illegal to burn anything.
trees and burn
Now-
the tree barks.
So who did the tree felling and who did the burning?
Yeah. And who is to be penalized for this when today we even if we try to trim one tree
Yeah.
to have sunlight come into the house, you have the authorities coming and stopping that activity. But then how is this rampant open flouting of rules happening, and why is nobody raising a question on
Jaya,
that?
if you see, even in the Facebook post about a year back, it was looking speak and span, a lot of good activities were happening and people taking proactivity. In fact, there's a church next door, they are very unhappy, and the taxi stand people were also taking interest. Now I said, it has gone into shambles, there's nobody to take care of it and nobody is going to guide them. Now our contention is that we have already written to Vice President DDA because we came to know it's a DDA land. I also wrote a complaint in MCD, and MCD I got a mail that somebody will come and do it. Whether it's MCD or DDA, I don't know. I also wrote to different local bodies. Even I requested Professor, it has gone to different organizations because there are so many active organizations in Sierra Park. But so far I am not getting any kind of response from any responsible organization, despite the fact we came to know there is an organized body called EPDP here. They have taken an initiative and I have got foolproof evidence with it. A lot of people have said that they have collected money from the active members of EPDP to develop this area. Even they themselves, many of the people say that they have taken money. We have the whole list of people, we can document them. If the EPDP is a responsible body, we are supposed to be the main body of Sierra Park,
Apex body of
Apex
Sierra Park.
body, and they are next door.
Yeah.
They are not looking into that area. Even the secretary stays next door. He's not looking into this area. So that means this is purely a sense of arrogance. One has to put. We have to collectively fight it out.
No, I
Absolutely.
point over there, the last AGM, Annual General Body Meeting of EPDP on 22nd January last. There I raised this question and asked him that, alright, if EPDP knows, aware of this wall, it was silent, nobody liked that thing. I said that what is the future of this place and then why it has been done so? It is a criminal activity after all.
So
That is
wow, like the DDA can tell us who this land was allocated to. If it is lying
No, it is not
there,
allocated anybody.
It was not
Okay.
allocated
Till
to
now,
this.
till now,
it's
till
just
now.
Just a patch of land.
Paramita, I tell you one thing, this land cannot be allocated because this land size is not enough to give to an institution. It's not
Okay.
that big to go for an institution.
Yeah.
It's not. It can only be a biodiversity. It can
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It
Yeah.
can only be a biodiversity. If you go
Yeah,
with the
so
DDA
let's
rules,
have a small biodiversity.
yeah, you need to have a small
Yes,
every you can
we
call it a
must-
biodiversity.
We must.
And we converted it into a biodiversity. We have got all kinds of plants. We were having a lot of birds coming there. We were taking a lot of proactive initiatives. So it is even I know my good friends are in DD. He said this cannot be converted into any kind of useful, meaningful structure because it is not enough to give an institutional look. Only thing it can be a part of an neighborhood system. Okay, at one point of time they say that probably this land has been dedicated for senior citizens. I asked them. If you dedicate for senior citizen, this is not the way you barricade the
Yes,
area.
and what is
And rather
stopping-
for senior citizens, there has to be a biodiversity
Yes.
where people can go and sit and
Exactly.
enjoy the
What is stopping
nature.
the senior
Yeah,
citizen
so
park from becoming a
Yeah.
biodiversity
So
park?
it's a beautiful biodiversity park. Senior citizens can go and sit there and
Yes,
enjoy.
even children can go there
We
and
can
enjoy.
put, maybe DDA can put up some of those nice shades and
Yes,
everything.
some pergolas or some shades.
Actually, in Bengal, you say it in Calcutta, you'll find in every park there is one board, only one sentence, one phrase, ekti gach, ekti pran,
Yes.
to sensitize people. So with the same feeling that when I cross this road, I find that what has happened to so many, who killed all those prans?
This biodiversity is here just like human beings. They have a
Right.
full life.
Absolutely.
You have no right to
There-
kill
And
them.
how can you be insensitive and how is the law changing for this patch of land? When the law is applies to everyone where we cannot cut trees, we cannot burn leaves or trees, then why is the law changing here in this
You know,
case?
Joy, one thing I don't understand, despite the fact that our videos are going to different forums, there are different active organizations, and I know I'm getting these videos coming back to me from different organizations. Everybody know this is wrong. This is something grossly negligence which is going on. I think you're doing a very good initiative. It has to go to the right person. I think Commissioner of DDA should respond to this audio. I think this video should be sent to him.
Yes.
I already wrote a Vice Chancellor. I think I have not got any kind of reply back because somehow there was some problem. But from MCD I got a reply. But no action has been taken place. And you know, now the weather is changing. Now it's the springtime coming. Already one
So
winter is gone.
unfortunate.
And if this continues for other parts of neighborhood, then I think
God save us. I
what
mean,
save us? So how can you save the planet?
Yeah. As per so, actually, I only if I can have the approach, I request the authority just to have cut a door over there so that we can again do the same thing which was going on.
I think Professor Bhattacharya and all the here, you know, we should have a petition.
yes.
We could have
Or
a Google
if
form or something
somebody
like.
wants to take responsibility,
No,
then
we
they
are
should
the
take the
body.
We are the body, we are a sign body.
Yeah,
It's a very body, and if they don't have the time, they can give it to the sign as an organization.
Yes.
Already they can go to the Khudiram Park. Next to Khudiram, there's a top one has been developed.
Yes, it has
It's in
been
full
developed by
blossom.
sign already. It is in
And
full
give it to the
blossom
sign
right
on any
now.
other body.
Give it to sign. We'll take it
Already
up.
DD has given a responsibility to work on the top one. I think it is a vested interest of local people. They are very menial people. They have their own insecurities.
We
They
have
are
seen that earlier also.
They have to be taught.
in
They have to
CR
be
Park.
told this is not the way you
Yeah,
should.
that's right.
It is something you're killing your own planet, and the planet belongs to the next generation. And next generation of biodiversity.
What will we leave to the for the next generation? I mean, it is
Absolutely,
a matter
absolutely.
of concern.
So,
What will our
so you're
children
leaving a
face?
carbon footprint, so you have to bring down the carbon emissions. And
Yeah, so
beautiful biodiversity is
put
there.
across our point.
I think
And we will send it to.
we must
the
send it,
authorities.
send this video, and I think I request the gentleman also to speak to the concerned authorities, and with this video speak to the DDA commissioner and anybody else who may be responsible, and maybe even to the police commissioner if that may help. And we must revive this patch of land. This
Yeah,
is a piece
absolutely.
of a mini lung for CR
The
Park,
neighborhood, yeah.
the neighborhood, and we must definitely revive this land.
You know, one take-home message I'd like to take, Joy and Anindita, since you represent this very, very meaningful forum, send this video to EPTP. They should be told why they're sitting idly. You have to go to the local police station, is also next door. All the local bodies of CR Park should get these videos, and also you send it to Commissioner of DDA.
Yes.
Let them respond.
We will do that. We will do that, and let's also, I think, can we also do a signature campaign?
Absolutely.
And also then send that as a tweet and as a mail to DDA commissioner and to the police station, and let us really work towards
We
creating
just
this
want to
patch.
revive
Yes.
the green patch.
We
That's
don't
it.
mean any harm.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
We
just
don't
we want a
need-
green
And we
patch.
don't want any money.
Yes.
Yeah. And actually,
Yes,
yeah.
we will pool in with our resources, and we will revive this patch of land
Certainly.
for our children and for the senior citizen and for everybody in the colony.
And that could be the ideal or the model mini diversity park for
Yeah.
all the lands.
Yes,
Yeah.
मैं
and
सिर्फ दोस्तों से यही कहना चाहता हूँ, जो लोग बाकी लोग जो हमारे सिया पार्क में अच्छे संख्यक नॉन बंगालीज भी रहते हैं, आप लोग जुड़िए इसके साथ। ये सिर्फ हमारी समस्या नहीं है, हर एक की ये देशवासियों की समस्या है, क्योंकि हम मौसम को खराब कर रहे हैं, क्लाइमेट को बदलाव डाल रहे हैं। हमारी ग्रीन इनिशिएटिव को में आप लोगों का योगदान चाहिए। आप लोग सुनिए, इस पे जुड़िए और हमसे मिलिए, और कैसे कलेक्टिवली हम इसको और खूबसूरत बना सकते हैं उसमें हमारी कोशिश होनी चाहिए।
Absolutely.
Bilkul. And please go and visit Tapovan next to Khudiram Bose Park behind Kali Mandir. That has also been nurtured by SIGN, Social Initiative for Green Neighborhood, the organization which is
Registered
working.
body.
It's a registered body, and they're tirelessly working towards it. Please visit, and you will see what we mean. And we want to create a mini Tapovan here. Please let us work together to make CR Park a greener, healthier, and a more peaceful place. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for
Thank you
joining
so much.
today.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in our next one. Thank you, viewers.
Thank you.
Thank you.